Good evening, fellow knights. It is a beautiful Saturday evening. Sunday, holy cow. I'm lost in the sauce. There we go. And show it to me. I'm ready. Excellent. What's going on over here? Alright. Now this is going through. And don't worry, I'm definitely planning on painting this time. More or less, we were just having fun. Looking up wacky stuff GW has done. I'm just still getting a little bit oriented with what I'm bringing. And that's it, right? No, it's not. That, and I still need blue. That was the one thing I forgot to grab. Biscuit. Yeah. There's the third. Okay. And you were the one that's done, right? Yes. Okay. We are back on track. I think last time I left off, I was taking care of this. We needed a fresh piece of everything. But I did get the metals down. God, I really love no oil. To be fair, it is the blessed paint, but God, I drowned this thing. Ooh, I'm gonna need white. That's also what I need. There we are. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. Of that. Oh, unrelated side note. Because last time when I was doing the Conquest models, I asked one of my pals at the hobby shop what they're recommended, to do metals with, and he did recommend some, like, shine items that are sort of metallic in paint, but, just sort of a bit of layer option for it, because it's the same one he does, and I do enjoy his stuff as well. So I'm going to be trying this out for the, Conquest piece. Anyone doesn't remember it, I worked on a sort of light shaded piece for Conquest. I'm going to be trying that out for the metal portions. But what I'm also excited about is that I am now double fist streaming through YouTube and Twitch right now, and it's really crazy to look at, honestly. Also interesting to note that, yeah, you tell me to use a bitrate that high, and then Twitch gets mad at me. I think where the bitrate is right now should be fine. If I need to change it, I change it. Damn, going back and forth. Yes, I need to hit white there, redo the blue. Just clean up this red for a second. There we go. I don't even know if two cups will be enough. If I think about it like that, lead belcher. Actually, I might have gotten the wrong. I got the wrong kit, didn't I? Because I wanted to use. Oof. I might have to be sparing with that, but a little bit of extra color in places. I believe I might have bought the wrong base paints to redo my Night with, because I am very Grey Knight pilled, and I bought like 2 little containers of Grey Knight steel. God damn it. Well. Hoping it's enough. I can pick some up more tomorrow. Get the inside. It's times like these that I wish I had a detail brush again. I've been destroying a couple of them lately. Okay. That'll work. It's not exactly what I wanted, but there we go. I was trying to think. There we go. That helps me out with that. There. And then that'll get hit by null oil slightly. There we go. Okay. Also, believe me, Zoom is not going to help me here, but I will just simply jump back and forth to configuring focus. So as you can see right there, it's just a couple of Runefang steel hits to sort of bring out the rivets. Rivets is the word I'm thinking of. There we go. And I've already gone through tops, bottoms, the metals. Now it's honestly just giving a little bit of light to the power areas, as well as the raised areas that are obviously going to have sunlight hit it. Oh, also I should make this apparent. Back down. To anyone watching on YouTube, it's currently an update on a Knight Valiant. Nice, giant, lovely boy. What's up, GD? How you doing? Glad you could stop by. Yeah, the camera's gonna be fluctuating back and forth from focus. But yeah, I'm back again for a Sunday bit, because Saturday could not. It was friendship time outside. That it. I need Teclis, I need Lothran, and then I need Baroth. Baroth. You ever love trying to sound the names of the paints you're using? Oh, are you hardened? Oh no. Ooh. That's a bummer for me. Maybe. But yes, as of today, I'll most likely be streaming Twitch and YouTube. I'm double bashing it. Which is weird because YouTube says I have a current low bitrate, but when I try to put it higher for Twitch, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. Which I find quite odd. Retool all the blue. To be honest though, it kind of sucks. I was trying to think of a topic to talk about for today, and nothing really came to mind. And I was just like, well, I got most of what I wanted off my chest on Thursday. So I was kind of just like, you know, bumping back and forth, trying to think. And I guess I settled on What was it? Oh my god, I lost it. Holy cow. My brain is fried. I'm thinking about work. I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff I don't need to right now, and I just can't think straight. Oh my god, what was it? It's bothering me now. I can't think straight. Oh, uh, this would I just got it. Since one of my goals down the line is to eventually get a 3D printer and start doing my own stuff with that, I wanted to ask anyone who would stop by and chat, because I am curious, what would be your takes on anthropomorphized legions? Like, say, pick like a spirit animal for the legion. It can be on the nose, or what was it? Or something like subverted, like you think outside the box for it. Like, say for if you could choose an animal for any of the legions, say like salamanders, would you go dragon, or would you do something different? Because I know for me, I picked dragon for salamanders, golden retriever for ultramarines, and I think I did Dobermans were either imperial fists or iron warriors. And I think that's as far as I got for like distinct animals. Did I get it over here? Yeah, okay. I can have the white now. It's a weird topic for sure. I just have this really cool idea that I want to bring to a future convention. Where it's like, I display it sort of like a, what is it? I have it in the tags. What I wanted to, call Fur Hammer. I know people have been doing, like, separate pieces back and forth. Yeah, Alpha Legion probably definitely would be snakes. But it's that thing, it's like, what kind of snake? Because snakes is sort of generalistic, like, for Night Lords, you would say maybe bats, but it's like, what type of bat? Because there are different sort of bats. But yeah, I have this future goal in mind where when I'm heading to conventions and I want to present what I usually make. You do you, brother. This stream's gonna be here for a bit. Thank you for stopping by. We'll still be here when you get back. Lighter blue. go. Now for the last little bit, which is basically just going to be white. There we go. Okay. Now it's left us to do this. So I've been racking my brain. And I've been thinking of how I'd want to position these models. Because I think, like, I'd want to create, not like a tertiary for them, but like a, like the frontline cases that they have, and try to make it into like a backpack solution. Either that or a roller. I think a roller would be a good idea. But I feel like a roller would get in the way, right, if you're walking down into a convention? And a backpack, god, that sucks. I think a backpack is the better way to go. And I think with that, it also comes to mind how I want to design the basis for what it's working in. And I think the easier part of that would just be to follow the Horus Heresy books and where the fights take place. That I'm not worried about. I actually need to start writing down these Legion ideas. Hold on. I have so many tabs open right now. What's more note tab? What's one more note tab? Where did you go? There you are. I'm gonna keep that open. So, what did I say so far? We've got... Oh, I had... Salamanders... Freaks/dragons... Let's get it out of the way now. Dragging these nuts. Got myself. Ultramarines as Golden Retrievers. Alpha Legion. Like snakes, reptiles, Gorgon. The thing, right? Long list. And you know what? I'll actually put this into like a corner somewhere, like a display capture. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I'll quickly add in the little display capture. Actually, my bad. Window capture. There we go. Rando Bando. Yeah, there it is. Quickly, sort of just... Ooh. And we'll contribute to that as we go along. Trying to see where I can... You know, I never thought it would get to the time where 2 screens are not enough space. I don't know where to put it. I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm really stretching the boundaries on where I'm putting stuff. Okay, so... Do that. Do that. As long as this is opened, it's not hiding, it's gonna update. Okay. I put this up here? Is that too distracting? That's the thing, I can't tell how things are gonna look on stream until I actually just grab it and see. Ah, it looks like shit. If I could bold it, I would. But other than that, it gets in the way of, actually... And then... right there. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. I'm sorry, chat. You're sharing a section box now. But at least it'll be slightly legible, and I think I can... Can I do anything with this? Oh, wait, hold on. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, give me the classic. Where is it? You all know it. The classic, yup. Did it look better with, consoles? Let's see. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. Hey, I think you can actually read it now. If it's zoomed in. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Keep that open. Stretch this over. We're good. Hopefully I didn't leave this in a too big spot. You can also edit stream info for that. There we go. Now we're all caught up. Scuff does not exist. Unironically, it actually helps with the lighting. God, Mephiston Red is incredibly powerful. It is just a type of red that swallows without remorse. Okay. That's gonna be good for that. I do need to patch you up because, again, Mephiston. There we go. That is going to be both of our Siegebreaker cannons. Gotta grab the arc cam, there we go. Because focus is a bitch. Give me 119. That's going to be both of them. This one obviously still needs its null oil, but for now, slap these bad boys on, see how they're going to look. Look at that. Night and day difference, actually, from when I last had it. You can tell from the last paint job of how it looked. Like, when I early started on, it's kind of just muted. I was the type of guy, when I was doing my Grey Knights, I just lead belchered, and that was it. I didn't actually add any, basing or do any cool little layering type of deals, but now, hopefully he's going to look much better. One, because he'll get a fresh coat, and two, is because I'm giving him a nice little template, courtesy of one of the guys at my hobby shop, to just sort of just slap flames on it, so he's just letting loose. I do also have to touch up the Death Strike. Close that. There we go. Did I even give the bot? I did not. Was this one? Still pretty much fine. Okay. I'm thinking we got 3 legions down, right? Kind of giving my mind a break back and forth. What legion? What legion next? I mean, we have double Imperials, so... I'm not going to double up on both sides, because then it's just going to be a nightmare to try and balance. Down in a list is fine. So you know what? I'll keep Imperial with Imperial and Chaos with Chaos. Up. Okay. Right there. Let's see if we can do this then. We can do a second Chaos, that's not the problem. Ship the water over for a second. Trying to think. I mean, I had Night Lords for a bit. I did it again. I hate it here. Okay, so Night Lords, I had the idea of bats. What's a good bat? I'll look up snakes in a second, too. What's a good bat? How about... What screams Night Lord? Not that. Is that a possibility? Doubtful, but... Okay. I've got something. The quick little images. Oh, we got an alphabetical order. Let's go. Ooh, I'll swap over things so far. Hold on. Got a live scene. My fucking thing doesn't work. Yeah, ignore that for a second. Let me see if I can swap that one. There we go. Nope. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Hold on. Un momento. Okay. There, that's right there. Okay, so. Yeah, swap that over, do that. That's correct. And then... Yes? Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, I was just making sure that was working. And then I know you're a little bit brighter? Brighter? There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Yeah, so this is just going over what I'm thinking of for bats. And right now, where was he? I went a little bit too fast. Let's go back up. I'm liking Canyon Bat for Night Lords. I do like that color. Right there. So I'll keep Canyon Bats in mind. I'm just looking over. Or bat. Greyhead's not bad either, but that's more... It's more orangish. Night Lords, Nostromo. I'm feeling deep blue. I'm feeling reds. Night-esque. There's a lot of types of bats. Okay, so let me delve deeper into the canyon then. Is this a specific place or no? Okay, so it's just relative to what we've seen. Get a good little look at you. That's it? That's all you got for me? Can I open this? Ooh. I like that, actually. I don't know if that's exactly the color scheme that they have, but it looks like a nice navy blue. Skull-like? There was one with a skull. Alright, so... white spot that looked like a skull. I'm looking... God, evolution did not do these guys justice. Oh, I know those ones! I love those! I love the Honduran white bats. They're so cute. I'm looking... I might be blind and I might have passed it. Nah, I don't see it. Just a white splotch, not that skull. Spectral bat. I'm just trying to quickly read. Did I pass it again? Am I that blind? Yeah, it's fucking... it's in order, dumbass. Great False Vampire Bat. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, so, hold on. If that's a... oh, if that's a full image, hold on. I know it's not going to be very flattering. Oh, hello. There's definitely a better image of you. Hold on. So, the Greater False Vampire Bat. Okay. Where was that wingspan picture? I liked that wingspan picture. It's gone, isn't it? Go back to all. I do like the sheen. I like that shine. The head, I'm not absolutely in love with. I feel it's a bit much. But that deep black is nice. There's one with a fucking reptile in its mouth. God, look at how haunting that looks. You do have a point there. That is that type of, like, haunting visage you get when looking at a Night Lord. Oh, is that what the babies look like? That's adorable. Alright, back to haunting. It's a good fight. I like the aesthetic of deep blue and fur from the canyon, but the deep black of the spectral bat looks nice. That's gonna be a tie for now. I'll keep a tie up for that. I'll also quickly... where is it? I'm gonna quickly copy, chat. Hold on a second. Copy, go back to live. There we go. So we'll keep it in both sections. A little bit off. A little bit. There we go. It's just for me, that little bit. It's just for me. Okay. It goes over chat well, that's fine. But yeah, we'll keep that. Canyon bat slash spectral bat. Awesome. So that's good there. I'm definitely saving this. For now, good. I'm I'm gonna have to keep tab. I'll keep both of these actually. That's too far. Yep. 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 Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. Everything's broken. But we got that down for now. Go down a bit. So the next one we'll try and talk about. I'm gonna try and go back and forth. Peacocks are interesting, but I think there is a sort of purplish bird that can accentuate them. We're gonna go back and forth. I'm trying to jump back and forth from painting because I did neglect it for a bit. This was back when we were doing the Blood Angels reveal, which was very fun, but I basically got one cannon done, so I'm trying to see if I can get more done today, and if I flip-flop back and forth. And I need my no oil. Where is it? There you are. If worst comes to worst, I'll probably combine the two. Give the black to the or give the blackness of the wings to the canyon bat, and then we'll see how that goes. Back and forth. That's good right there. That's good right there. Those two would plop up here. There we go. Death Strike. I've actually never painted a Death Strike missile. I need a reference. You know, I always forget that the Death Strike missile that these guys are paired with is a tiny version of the one the Imperial Guard Basilisk is equipped with. I always forget that. It's actually a giant nuke. Okay. So, that's how you usually take care of a color scheme? I mean, it makes sense. So I could make this metal, or I could make this colored, a little bit metal. The fins could also be colored. Is this painting? No, it's not. I'm going crazy. Huh. I mean, I've kept like a metal red going on, so I think that's gonna be metal. The middle section's gonna be red. And this will be metal. Yes. 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 Certain. Confirmed. Got it. Okay. Keep that going. While I'm going through with this, we can try and discuss the next... It's going to be the next Loyalist Legion, so... I'm trying to think. Salamanders, Ultramarines are easy. I guess I could go over Imperial Fists, so I thought Doberman would be a fine one to pick. Again, not the ultimate final hearsay, but we could deviate from dogs and try to pick a different animal altogether. But I mean, like, a lot of them we're just gonna have easily packed down. Space Wolves are gonna be easy. Raven Guard's gonna be easy. White Scars might be another bit weird, but temporarily easy just because, you know, you could probably just do horses. Your brain says turtles? Oh my god. That's interesting. It's super funny, but it makes sense. God, turtle. Could be like snapping turtle. Yeah. Same brain. I can make those fins white if I wanted to. Okay, so turtles we got. Just get this little bit of metal, then I'm gonna write that down. Again, not final, just spitting. Just spitting ideas. That's what we got. I have to do this with one hand because my other hand's just gonna go right over. Okay. Try and take care of a little bit more of this missile, then we'll go into images to see what we can find. I know for a fact the moment I miss a spot on this death strike and I find it, I'm going to be so peeved. Okay. So let me see here. Swapping screens. I'm going to open up another browse tab. Swapping screens. So we got Turtle. This is basically what I'm thinking of for Imperial Fist, like that singular guard dog. Like, perfect for the house, protects the family. But then we've got the ultimate defense. Trying to think. Oh my lord. The tortoise. Something about doing Dorn as a turtle sounds really funny. You've been finding spots on that, yeah. Again, I'm not looking forward to doing the Primarchs. A bit of me is going to really enjoy it. The other bit of me is going to be super upset the moment I find any spot I missed. Like when you're really looking at your model and you start judging it like a golden demon judge, right? And you're like completely contorting yourself to look up, and it's like, there it is, that little bit right there, no paint on it. F. Oh, it drives me nuts. You also might be biased against Fist for what Dorn did to your boy Alfarius. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? Not confirmed. You know this. Oh, nice. It's your centerpiece. Yeah, then you're really going to be scrutinizing over that. Alright, you got me there. These turtles do rock the yellow and black. And yellow and green. I can't be too upsetty. Those are good striped patterns. I don't know, it's just... It feels too jokey, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, I clicked that by accident. Don't do that. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. I like the Doberman idea for the actual Marine. What if we designed the relic shields they use with turtle-styled colors? Like the Blade Guards, the Storm Shields for the Terminators. That type of deal. And the Dreadnoughts could have turtle-themed coloring. I like that. Just like the completely striped Storm Shield. Where is it? Let me see. It's... Yeah, like the stuff on the Blade Guards could have the turtle-themed coloring where it's just stripes and streaks. The streaks are lightning. Oh, we're cooking, chat. We're cooking. Hold on, we're cooking. And you could have sort of snapping turtle themed for the armor that the Dobermans wear. Maybe going a little bit hard, but we could be cooking. Could be heavily cooking right now. Those are really good armors. Mono pose. Going back to Night Lords. That's super cool. I like that idea. Hold on. Themed armor. I like that. I like that a lot. See, it's nice to have different heads bounce back and forth, because you start coming up with all these different ideas. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. That is a really nice... Because, I mean, like, that coloring looks gorgeous. It's sort of like a weird tie-dye, and if you plant it on, like, a shield and just have it as, like, the lightning streaks shooting out. Just that on the shells. Like that going back and forth. Maybe some of it can resemble kind of like rust in its sense. I like that a lot. So the next is going to be a Traitor Legion. And I'll get back to that when I think of a Traitor Legion to tackle. Completely lost myself on where I was. Okay. So... Oh, how's this gonna look if I give, I need a little bit more. Actually, you know what? Save that. This. There we go. Yeah, this bottle's fucked. I'll keep you here. So I can use this. Okay. That's not bad. Gonna need 2 coats, but that's not bad. Standard sort of Death Strike missile. And then have the metal in between. Alright. So that first hit will be done. And then... I cover that fully with... I think you know what I'll do? I'm going to cover it fully in red, and then I'm just going to give white streaks on the end of the tips. Alright, now that that plan's in motion, next Legion... Iron Warriors could be tortoises for the rivalry. That is a thought. Though Iron Warriors tend to break walls more than they build them. Because they're like siege breakers. Imperial Fists are the fortifiers. We could transition over to Iron Warriors, though. I like that mentality. Iron Warriors. Probably keep that turtle theme, because they are thick, but... There's gotta be a different... Actually... An animal with armadillo-themed armor could be nice. Sort of like Bumpy. like, bumped across with the arms and the chest pieces. Hmm. Though that is incredibly hard to do, now that I'm thinking about it. That is incredibly hard to do for a model, because if I look at it right now... Oh, hell no. Interesting idea. Putting that into practice would be a nightmare. Hmm. Seabirds, that's an idea. Hmm. Okay, we're swapping over to this now. I'm cooking right now. Hold on. So, pangolins, right? Similar in stature, probably not as thick, but the idea I'm having right now, right? Because it's weird from the face point of view, though. And I mean, they're not really petulant. Okay, so what I'm cooking with right now is pangolin-themed armor. And then... So hear me out. Anteaters are notorious for just swinging at anything because they have poor eyesight. They have super destructive claws that break termite and ant mounds. Their coloring can sometimes be phenomenal. Where is it? Simple stripes. But the problem I keep having is that it's not really... I'm not feeling the Iron Warrior vibe. And even here, they do share some Iron Warrior colors, depending on, like, mud and shit. I'm just not feeling the vibe. And also, I mean, that snoot. Would love to boop that snoot. Maybe going with a bear is a good option for them. Hippos! Petulant, swing at anything. Don't really hold grudge. Wait, no. Grudges would be something else. I'm saving grudges for something else. That's more Votan. I like where your head is with Hippo. Let me see. Hippo. Hippo, 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 hippo. Cute, baby. They are virtually fucking indestructible. God, I can't get over that silly face. You might be onto something with Hippo, though. I want that as the whole Legion. I feel like you could reserve hippos for more of their machines of war, like the giant hell brutes. But then that feels too much chonk. I also love the other immediate results are Gloria from Madagascar. It's kind of the best we got right now. Because it checks off a lot of boxes. What's the old Bricky adage, right? The Iron Warriors don't serve the Dark Gods because they like them, they serve them because fuck you. And I mean, hippos are just fuck you energy. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that up for now. I'll run that back and forth. What I was originally gonna suggest was the Cape Buffalo, but I think I can save the Cape Buffalo for the Votan, because they're more of the grudge heavy. And I think the idea of short stack Cape Buffalo is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of a better one. That's a good call, GD. That's a really good call. Because every other animal you're trying to run around in your head, it's like, it really doesn't embody Iron Warrior. Alright. 6 down, 13, 12 to go. I included a Forbidden Legion, I'm sorry. How clever of me to completely derail to wait for paint to dry so I can apply a new layer. Now we're thinking with portals. Nice. Finished point. And, oh god, I've made a terrible mistake. Carefully, I'm going to Dur. Just trying to be as gentle as possible. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. One side is almost done. Okay, white paint has been freshly applied, so you know what that means. Next Legion. Okay, so we're looking at... Oh, I should also write... Oh, there we go. Okay, that saves it. Okay, so... Next Legion. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? GX corner. There we go. Huh. Space Wolves and Ravenguard are easy after that, so technically accounting for 5. We have 4 more. It's White Scars, Dark Angels. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Blood Angels. And what's the last one? I can't think of it. I'm trying so hard. The singular hamster is running as fast as he can. Oh my god, what's the last boy? Dark Angels, White Scars, Blood Angels. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Iron Hands. Dude, you don't remember what they do, alright? They don't do anything. They're just assholes. They're assholes with machines. It's Blood Angels, Dark Angels, White Scars, Iron Hands. Well, we talked about Blood Angels the other time, so let's do it. Let's talk about the good old boys of Ball. Good old boys of Ball. Now, we did bats, but again, bats don't really drink blood. They just look terrifying. And bats fit more of the Night Lord's motif anyway, so... An animal that quite enjoys blood. An animal that enjoys blood. I kind of have to save that for World Eaters. I guess enjoy is a weird word. Utilize blood. Well, definitely not that. The common vampire bat. Hmm. That's true. Doves are a good grab. Yeah, dove's a good grab. Gonna be a lot of birds, but birds are fine. Dove. I'm liking dove. Hmm. Maybe it could be like different levels of dove. Like the pure whites could be sanguinary guard. Normal Eurasian collared, probably the normal boys. Yeah, and I was thinking the same thing. Like the Black Rage gets all pigeony. Yeah. Yeah, they could go with like that color scheme. The Jet Black Death Company. Pretty easy one, honestly. Dove Men plus body care. Dove and Pigeon. Give the doves different like distinctions. That one's kind of easy. I think we can double up then. We'll do a second one. Not doing World Eaters because I have an idea for that already, and I'll run it by when the time comes. But I think we can transfer over to Emperor's Children. That's fair, right? Talk about birds. Emperor's Children, not children. Children. There we go. So then we started off with Peacock. Now, I do get that vibe. I definitely like that idea. Hmm. Are there any different types of peacocks, or is that the only thing I'm flummoxing with? Got white peacocks. Do have white peacocks. That is the purple you're looking for. That's a real bird. That is the purple you're looking for. I doubt it is, though. I don't see many. Oh, never mind. Well, that was quick. But I mean, like, yeah, they care a lot about peacocking. I mean, it's like it's not out of the ordinary. Vibrant colors, statuesque for their marble. Holy shit! Should have done peacock for Sanguinius, I guess. Lucism is wild. Yeah, the giant flash. Yeah. I mean, yeah, peacock works. Because, like, you can't really think... Well, actually... What is it? You could think of, not parrots. Macaws? Macaws in themselves are colorful, but... They're not as colorful as what you're expecting. I mean, like, you think parrot, that's pretty straightforward. Not really vibrant. I'm trying to think of what that other bird was. Like a bright orange, but I don't think that one works either. Now, hear me out. I think we found our bird. Ooh, poison dart frogs are nice. Mmm, that is good. Yeah, the blues, oranges, a couple more perps. Yeah, I mean that's AI generated, but I do like that. So we've got peacocks, poison dart. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. How about sort of colorful animals? Ooh, we forgot about chameleons for Alpha Legion. Ooh. Might have to change Alpha Legion to chameleons. I completely forgot about that. That would be actually a really good one. Yeah. Hutu bird, by the way? I was looking at that. Holy Jesus, mother. That's not hilarious. That's nightmare fuel. I remember this bird. That is horrifying. Look at that. Look at that nightmare. Oh, who did this to the Lord? Oh, good gosh. Oh my god. Just soulless. Look at that. Alright. I do like chameleons, though. Go back. There we go. Purple fish. Oh. You know, we didn't consider flamingos. But I mean, that's not really Emperor's Children. Yeah. It's funny, but not really what we're looking for. So far we've got peacocks and poison. I'll write that for now. And /or poison dart frog. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is AI generated. It's not helping me. Hummingbird's another nice one. I don't know if you'd consider that Emperor's Children, though. Yeah, wow. EC could be a lot. Because it's just... I mean, they delve into excess. Not many animals go into excess because of natural instincts. Yeah, I think... resting on Peacock and Poison Dart Frog, like we did with, the, Fists and Iron Warriors. I think the themed, like, armor could work. And I mean, at that point, it's just a choice of, do I make them amphibians with peacock-esque armor, or do I make them peacocks with the Poison Dart Frog aesthetic? I don't know. No one knows. You know? That's a hard one. I think I'll leave that there for now. But that's a difficult one. To think to get stumped on the Emperor's Children. All fucking things. But we are about halfway with each legion, which is good. Swap back over. With that, we jump back to Imperials, and I'll think of a kind of have to choose between the Iron Hands, Dark Angels, and White Scars. I mean, we could probably transfer over to White Scars once I get to another point. So, I mean, the idea for White Scars already was horses, because Mongolian. Add up a bit more. Okay. I knew it. I knew I couldn't have anything. Nice. Okay. So that white's gonna carry. Cheetahs are another good one, but cheetahs don't really do anything besides be fast. But I do hear you. We do need some felines down the line. Which, I mean, we are getting 2 felines with the Dark Angels, because Lionel Johnson? But I think what you could do for that, actually... I love this. You get... Chat, you get my gears turning. You help me out a lot with that. Which white do I use? So, it flops between... I just dropped more paint. I just dropped more paint. It's somewhere. Oh dear. Where did it go? It's back there. I use AK White Gray. Oh, Jesus. So it's a mixture of 8K White Gray. I also have the Basic Boys, Korax, and White Scar. And then I also use... to help out in between whites, I also use AK Ash Gray. But again, it's just a gray. But yeah, it's mostly this. I do like using this. It has a great white tone. I use it for a lot of, like, the winter-themed stuff I do. Like, where is it? I use a lot for, like, winter get-ups for my Infinity models. And then I also, you're on the Pro Acryl white train? I've never done that. But I've also used this white gray on separate stages for this sort of Gundam-esque looking boy right here, for like metal fins, as well as the interior. The white does help out a lot with easier detailing. It's a very nice sticky one. That's why if you ever consider using a white, I do recommend that white. Speaking of, son of a bitch. There we go. I need to get a proper case for those. Damn, things keep shipping. Actually, there should be iron hand steel. The Tamiya X2 white to try later, since people said it goes well in airbrush. Sons of Malice as my season scheme. I feel you. White's a pain in the ass. I honestly don't have the luxury of using an airbrush. I do everything by hand. One of these days I'll try it. More or less for like priming or like basing. But yeah, if you go through white, it's like one of the secondary pains you feel. Right up there with painting checkerboard. It's like one of the greatest fears you get. You can start to have nightmares. Anyone who paints Harlequins and Lamenters knows this fear. That's what I used mine for. I ended up so happy that GW had an airbrush version of Evil Sun Scarlet. Yeah, you start to appreciate more of the set patterns that they do. But yeah, I want to get good at airbrush eventually one day, because just some of the guys at my local shop are just monsters. My one bud in particular, Josh, is just a beast. I love his paints. They're so good. Am I ever gonna get that good? Probably not, but I love looking at it for inspiration and just the drive to get better. And I mean, for all intended purposes, it seems to be doing its job, because I love the way a lot of these pieces are coming out, as well as how I'm taking a huge liking to layering. Stack, am I losing red? I think I might need to get more red soon. I'm running dry, Dutch. Nice. One section of the Death Strike. Oh wait, no, I forgot to add whites to the bits. I'll do that afterwards. Moving on to a different legion. Okay, so I was thinking about doing the white scars next, but GD brought a good idea with that cheetah. So A lot of these boys don't really embody felines in a sense, but what got me thinking was, yes, Lionel Johnson does have lion in the name. So, that's angles. Nice job. Smooth moves, dumbass. So, I thought, what if making the Dark Angels purely felines could be an interesting pull? So, I like lions for, like, probably Johnson himself, his first captains, and maybe Deathwing. That type of thing. Tigers could be another pull for Deathwing. I'm not disputing that. Make cheetahs Ravenwing, because they love their vehicles. I think that's a good pull for that. What do you want? And then I'm thinking green? That's another good one. I like that idea for mountain lions as the Fallen. Am I settled on making the Deathwing First Company lions? It feels a little on the nose, and I think I'd rather save lions for, like, chapter masters and captains. Because they're, like, pinnacle. Huh. Because you don't really rock with that. Music helps with thinking. I was thinking that, like, the Watchers could be the house cats in little robes. Just kind of just like perched on their backs or just walking with them, because they're all essentially house cats in a sense, or they embody the same genes. Honestly, getting the legions out of the way now, just because eventually down the line with all the Xenos is gonna be a nightmare. Well, a nightmare all except for one of them. Can you guess which one is not gonna be a nightmare? Do I add another cat, or am I satisfied with lions? Because I feel like you have to include tigers somewhere. Tigers are... Actually? Well, no, because then I had equines in mind. And then I'm kind of double dipping too hard. that could work. So, could be another double dip. I keep this here. Hear me out, right? And then immediately drop down. Oh, too far. Tigers are vicious, hunting, always charging, hold grudges. Snow leopards are close cousins. Mountainous areas. Both are excellent color palettes. I feel like that could be a nice to and throw. And I feel like it also keeps like a certain rule to where each time you do a faction, limit each distinct sub-faction to like 3 animals. You know what else is a good question? What does the God Emperor of Mankind become? Is he just an omni-animal? Is he just a big ball of light? Or is he like one big gigantic bacteria? Five in here, 3 more, and 3 more for here too. I think I'll write them down now. Iron hands. Raven Guard. Oh my god, stop yelling at me for spelling. Yeah, okay. I guess that is spaced. Hate me later. Alright. And then the last one was White Scars. I saw that, it made me laugh for a second. White Scars, but now you have the whiter scars. Alright. And then for the traders, got the Death Guard. Double time. Ooh, I can't spell. Thousand Suns. And then the... Which one am I missing there? Alpha Legion, Night Lords, Iron Warriors, Emperor's Children, Black Legion, Death Guard, Thousand Suns. Who am I missing right now? Who am I missing? World Eaters, yes. That's what I'm missing. Listen, I try to make it a point to remember the lesser-known factions, and then when the other one pops up, it's just like, ah, obviously. Okay, so we got 6 more to go through. And I think on that note, I'm going to give myself a little stopping point. Sit back to... Oh, it's broken. Turn that back on. Come on. You're fucking with me. There we go. Okay. Now it's working now. I'm going to be right back. It's going to be break time, restroom time. So, chill out for a second, chat. I'll be right back. So, Chad, I'm back. And I have just been given a time limit, unfortunately, on what I plan on doing. But I think 2.5 hours should be fine. I know it's back to painting, but the thought popped in. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I had that... It's why I thought of it earlier, and I was like, I can't use that. I wanted to save it for World Eaters. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way now. Absolutely, honey badgers. It would absolutely be them, no contest. So I think, since I'm limited on time, chat, I think we'll kind of just round this out for the final ladder. And in the meantime, I'll quickly put back a bit of the painting. See, a bit more painting got done today. A siege cannon and 1 missile. When the ideas flow, they flow. I can't help it. I promise I get more painting done when I'm not streaming. I'm sorry. Super funny. I mean, look. He looks like a cute boy. Look at him. Look at him with his singly painted missile. Missing his legs. There's his legs. There you go. Now he's together. Yeah. Okay. So we can actually go back to this. We've got Death Guard, Thousand Suns, White Scars. I mean, Raven Guard is easy. We'll take care of the easy ones first, chat. We'll take care of the easy ones. So, obviously, Ravens, wow, who would have thought? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my fucking god, word bearers. I completely forgot about fucking Lorgar. Oh my god. I completely forgot about Lorgar. Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah. Because I was looking at it, I was like, wait, Space Wolves aren't there. Crazy. Wolves. Who would have thought? I think I can include some other Arctic-styled units in there, but I don't know. We'll see. That over so I don't knock it over. And then I'll bust out the keyboard so I don't have to shift over. And then Knight, you stand right there. Perfect. The desk is back to normal. Alright. So, theoretically, what we're looking for is one for the Iron Hands, White Scars, Death Guard, Thousand Suns, and Word Bearers. So we got 5 left altogether. Honey Badgers, Thousand Suns. I mean, another easy one we could do is Thousand Suns. Because, I mean, again, bird. Let's take a little peeksies here. We get the Birdo Bird from Magnus. We've also got these raptor things. Like when you look at a Thousand Sun, what type of bird? Because it's Egyptian themed. What's an Egyptian themed bird? Let me see what Egyptian themed birds are. Definitely not what I was thinking of. Who's that? That's not a bad bird. Alright, well, you're not telling me what it is, so thank you. Wasteful. Oh, good God. This isn't helping. It's called a hoopy. A trash barn swallow. Oh, that's right, falcons. Could do falcons. They have the Corvidae Cabal in it. That was not what I thought it was, if I could be honest. That is not what I thought it was at all. Oh yeah, they're cult. These boys. That's a good looking mini. These boys with the little bird masks. Interesting. Clicked a bit. But falcons could be one. He's all about crows. We could do a mix of birds then, so hold on. 1,000 Suns we got. Falcons. Crows. That is not how you spell crows. I feel like because it's not really prey. I like where your head's at, but it's not really a predator-prey situation. It's more like the blind leading the blind. I hit enter by mistake. Oh yeah, collaborative leadership. You could have the crows leading falcons. Like, the standard boys could be, like, falcon-esque in their armor. Because, again, they're dust inside. So it'd be crows leading falcons. And the aesthetic armor would be placed like that. What's a big bird? No, not the Elmo character. There we go, large birds. We do have cassowaries. I don't know what for, but I'm thinking maybe the Terminators could adopt a cassowary style. Or reserve it for their Hellbrutes. I forgot about those other birds. Huh. Did I spell cassowary wrong? Oh, you say the full cassowaries? Okay. Okay, that's there. I think that's a fair grasp. The crow's point from Armin was good to call out. We could have crows as the sorcerers, leading the falcons, which are your rubric marines, and then possibly cassowary terminators or hellbrutes. Because, I mean, cassowaries really are only dangerous whenever, again, felt threatened or, in a sense, directed. But then again, as a hellbrute, they can just fly off the handle. Gators are another fair point. You know what? I like that more. I like that way more. Hold on a second. I like the gator theme way more, because we actually don't have that many reptiles. So we have chameleons. Yeah, chameleons are it for the reptiles. So you know what? I like that more. I like the croc aesthetic more. Why not? I'm just gonna stay croc, just not to display my intelligence. So I like that. Extra E. Of course I can spell Zinch, but I can't spell crocodile. Why did I hit V? Thank you. Yes, I know that's weird. I like that Nile croc you brought. That was a good one. And have like feather aesthetics. Obviously Magnus would be the one with feathers. Sort of looks like the giant reptile. Then probably have crows swarm or crows be the like I said, the followers of Zinch instead of those random blue raptors. I'm gonna save the other Egypt thing, because eventually down the line I need to think about Necrons. So I think those might be saved for Necrons. But the Croc stuff I like. Crows of Zinch. And then you know what? I still like that that cassowary thing. Instead, I'll just make it the Terminators. Okay. Jump back over to Loyalists. White Scars, I had the idea for horses. Got that horses. I think mostly we can situate up into Equine for White Scars. I have no idea what we're going to do for Iron Hands. Let's see if we can find a specific horse for White Scars, right? Okay. So, where is it? It's the big one with, like, feathered hooves. That's... Oh, no, he's a big boy. That's a big boy right there. Oldest and heaviest breeds of draft horse in ancient Rome. It's close, but I do like that. Clydesdale, that's right. So we've got... Clydesdale. There it is. There's that big fucker. Look at him. Look at that enormous slab of beef. Clydesdale, and then wanted to check Mongolian horse breed. A Mongolian horse. Really, what they wrote? Looks way... Well, again, they did it for speed, so... He's a good-looking boy right there. Started on the Mongolians themselves. Just literally the Mongolian horse? Is that all I'm looking at? There's no special name? Okay. What are you spelling now? Stop it. Okay. Pretty simple enough. Yeah. And probably just make the, the bigger Terminators that they have, the Ardinis and Clydesdale, those giant, fucking massive slabs of Borf. So we can actually finish up the Imperial side. So Wikipedia says they are, but Wikipedia is edible, so edible. Editable. Blech. I can't speak. Good gosh. Gosh, I say. So clear off that. Now the real fun part for rounding out the Imperials. The Iron Hands. What in whose name? Also, to anyone curious, yes, this is only the main 18. I'm not even going to try and think about Death Watch, because if you think about Death Watch, it's just any of these legions put together. And then the Grey Knights, though I love them, would probably just be any other of these animals just with a high psyker potential. So there's not really a need to go into them. And then sub-factions, I'm not even going to bother. There's too many. What the fuck do you do Iron Hands for? What animal consists of multiple parts? Because animals don't really consider their flesh as weakness. I think this is gonna be the first animal we start diving into insects, guys. Because I can't think of an actual, like, mammal-based animal. I'm fine if it delves into insects, but it's like, yeah, I can't think of anything. That's a chimera, but chimeras don't exist. No, yeah, no, can't really find anything like that. Hermit crab is an option, but I mean, a hermit crab really isn't quarry. Yeah, like... I can't think of it that... Crustaceans are an option, and it's all jointed. You might be onto something with that. God, iron hands are just really hard to do. Because, I mean... Where is it? Because, like, you look at them, and I mean, what about it do you start considering in the animal kingdom? Because it's quite literally all non-organic. Power fists, multiple attachments. And, like, we still have, like, 3 more to go. Yeah, I like where your head is with Hermit Crab. I can't see it, though. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Maybe another reptile? Maybe an uncaring reptile? Because, I mean, cold-blooded, yeah. And reptiles do have detachable limbs that regrow. Some do. I mean, I'm just spitting ideas at this point. Trying to see what sticks. That's a really cool Dreadnought Kitbash. Iron hands, iron hands, iron hands, iron hands, iron hands. Alright, for now, it's gonna be lizard in fucking, like, brackets. Because it's not good enough as a concrete right now. Big brain thinking caps. Porcupine. Maybe I've been thinking about this wrong. Maybe we use that cybernetic portion. So, I like where your head is at with porcupines, but what if it's an entire, because, let me see, porcupines are... What do they belong to? Rodents. What if it's an entire legion of rodents that mechanically enhance themselves? So, like, porcupines get regenerating quills that maybe act like shock pads. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Cooking for a second. Hold on. Rodents. Enhanced. That's a good call you made right there. And then maybe multiple different types of rodents, like rats with enhanced eye sensors and enhanced noses for senses of smell. Maybe some, give me a rodents list. Squirrels with tail mauls. Yeah, I guess Skaven. Yeah, it would be a Skaven prop, but more or less 40K-anized. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a little bit redundant to go into fantasy with it, but I mean, like, you're really strapped for ideas as it is. But I mean, going a Skaven route isn't the worst thing, and instead of making them, like, sickly and such, you can bring them up into sort of like a healthy status for them. And they're honorable in a sense, but, you know, they still hate everything else, like civilians with flesh, and they just go, ugh, kill it, ugh. All that shit. I just kicked my desk, and I can't believe I didn't feel that. But, okay, that's the Imperialist side done. 2 more, chat. See if we can knock out 2 more. Death Guard. Death to the Guard. That's parasitic organisms. I guess this is where you could start using cattle. But I mean, like, Death Guard is tanky, so... I don't know if I want to do that to trash pandas. Oh, yeah. The easy animal is skunks. That is true. You could go Komodo dragons, but at the same time, you could also lump Komodo dragons in with the salamanders. It's not a bad idea, actually. Hold on. But yeah, skunks. Skunks are an easy one. Komodos. Maybe like a, Komodos could be sort of like a possessed Death Guard. Like, fully entwined into the demon form. And the warp just messes them up. Maybe they keep that skunk pattern when they morph. And not only do they bring the stench, their bite is just vicious like that. That could work. I mean, skunks carry a lot of that garbage on their own anyway. prepping this for later. Photos. Anything else we could throw in there? What? What do you have to say about this? I'll type Komodo Dragon so you're not angry. Vultures is another good one, actually. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah. That's not a bad one. That triple threat right there would make sense. Just a lot of disease. And I mean, as the TheLGod say, the grandfather welcomes all, and vultures are very welcoming towards people. Actually, wait, are vultures clean? Hold on. I remember hearing something about that. Well, Are they actually clean? Might not be able to use vultures. Because we're looking for down and dirty. Thing dirty. I already used that. Fuck. I completely forgot about bunnies, but bunnies falls under rodents, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, I know. Falls under the rodent section. I mean, we've been very... I mean, are skunks technically rodents? Hold on. Or do they fall under mustelids? Mephitidae. Nah. Meh. I hit a big meh. Yeah. I guess we can specify what rodents to use then. So hold on. We could specify what rodents, and we can swap out sort of rats to fall into TheLGod. So we got. Because if I think about it back to when I was talking about like rodents to enhance themselves, bunnies would fall under that. They're not necessarily fighters. Bunny. I'm trying to think again. What did I write? Squirrel. Like, it's a faction of rodents that sort of enhance themselves to stay alive as a means of survival. Bunny, squirrel... mouse? Yeah, mouse. I think this one I can break my 3-animal rule. You can multi-shoot this. I think I'll try to go for 5, 4 if I'm lucky. Go for 4 or 5 if I'm lucky. I couldn't speak. What's a good rodent? A good rodent. Or I should say a rodent that seeks to run more frequently than, Or, you know what we could do? Not really runny, but, stout and... Yeah? Stout and ferrets? I think they're the same family, but... This little guy. Capybaras are a rodent, but they're very unproblematic rodents. Like, quite literally the embodiment of vibe. Where is it? Like, yeah, you're talking about this face. Just... yeah. Whatever. I mean, Iron Hands get very problematic. Let me see. Yeah. I like that. I like that idea for the Iron Hands. And then down for Death Guard, we can sub in rats. Simple. Okay. The preachers, if you would. How the fuck? How do you animalize word bearers? What the fuck do we do here? What animal screams that? I'm trying to... I'm honestly looking around my room too, see if I have anything. I mean, maybe another dog? I think we've done like 3 of them now, haven't we? Let me see. We've gotten a bunch of felines out of the way. We got some reptiles. The hippo's a rando one. But yeah, wolves, golden retriever, Doberman. Can't do that one. So you see, yeah, here's probably where we could bring in the snake. Yeah. This is where we could throw in the snake here. And I mean, the warp can just fuck up Fulgrim and make him a cobra among peacocks, which is fine. Snakes. Yeah. No snake's really a preacher, but we do have rattlers. We got rattlesnakes, vipers. Yeah, I was just, yep. Same time, same brain. Exactly same brain. Vipers. I said something earlier. Rattler. And then, coral, yeah. Coral. Yeah, I'm kind of satisfied with that. And then, as a side tangent, because I don't want to sub that out, because those also have similar patterns. Oy. Well, chat, there it is, from head to toe. 18 legions, that's my cue. Yep, I got you. And that's my cue for family shenanigans. I can cancel this out. Keep an art scene. But yeah, that's all of them right there. 18 factions, 18 types of animal setups. And I think that works. Good shit today, guys. So, I'm gonna keep this template up. And then if I feel like changing it, I can run it by maybe through, like, Twitter or anything. If you don't know where my Twitter is, I leave it down in the socials. It's linked to a link tree. You can follow it there. But again, awesome job today. I liked all the ideas that came out. I like the crisscross of what animals to use and some themes we could include, even if it wasn't what we were looking for. But unfortunately, that is going to wrap it up for me tonight. Again, very little painting, I know, but we were cooking. I'm not going to be ashamed of cooking. And I'm going to continue this on Tuesday, going back to a normal setup. I probably won't do another paint stream. I'll probably do a game next time, because I am a little bit backed up on backlog, but I think I might be doing some like old style 40k games. I'm trying to do some YouTube videos on that. I might even show you Space Wolf, if that's something people want to see, because I know you can't get it on Steam anymore. A completely dead game, one of the few dead games for 40k that are out there. But yeah, keep a lookout for that on Tuesday. If you are new here, please consider leaving a follow, and if you're watching through YouTube, check out the Twitch, or consider subscribing. It always helps me out, lets me start pursuing more goals, and it lets me gauge what you guys want to see. And on that note, I should get going before I get yelled at. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Have a good night, and thank you again.